Ukrainian soldiers from the 225th Separate Assault Regiment liberated the settlement of Kondratovka in Sumy Oblast. This was reported by the DeepState project. According to information from our sources, the 225th Separate Assault Regiment has completed the cleanup and consolidation of Kondratovka. This is already the second village that the unit has liberated in Sumy region. During the liberation of both villages, the enemy suffered heavy losses, namely the battalion of the 40th Separate Marine Brigade, the battalion of the 155th Separate Marine Brigade and the motorized rifle battalion of the 30th Separate Marine Brigade. By the way, the battalion commander of the latter was also eliminated, the statement says. It is noted that the enemy infantry was surrounded in the village for a long time, so they had to wait until they were smoked out. First of all, this success was made possible by the unique tactics and approaches used by the 225th Separate Regiment. Once again, the unit demonstrated that we have those who are capable of conducting high-quality offensive actions, DeepState added. Earlier, Russia claimed that its forces captured 2 more settlements in eastern Ukraine as fighting continued across multiple fronts. According to the Defense Ministry, units from the North Group of forces took control of the village of Kondratovka in Ukraine's northeastern Sumy region. Meanwhile, troops from the Western Military Group seized the settlement of Regiment in Donetsk. The ministry described both operations as the result of active and decisive actions by Russian forces. Kondratovka and Regiment are small localities but hold tactical value due to their positions near contested front lines.
As Russia increases its use of drones over missiles in attacks on Ukraine, NV asked leading military experts to assess which air defense tools are proving most effective against this growing aerial threat. Experts were asked to name at least 3 of Ukraine's most effective tools or methods for intercepting drones. 1. Gepard self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. The German-made Gepard tops the list, earning unanimous praise from all 5 experts as the most effective weapon against Russian drones. The system quickly proved its worth in the fall of 2022, when Russian forces began deploying Iranian-made Shahed 136 kamikaze drones en masse. The Gepard's dual 35mm autocannons and dual radar systems with a detection range of up to 15 kilometers made it ideally suited to shoot down these low-altitude, slow-moving targets. With over 100 Gepards currently in Ukrainian service, their success has prompted German manufacturer KNDS to offer Ukraine an upgrade package in early 2025. 2. Mobile fire teams. Formed in late 2022, Ukraine's mobile fire teams are equipped with heavy machine guns, man-portable air defense systems like the Polish Pyrun and American Stinger, or anti-aircraft guns mounted on pickups, jeeps, and ATVs. These units have played a crucial role in downing Shaheds and decoy drones like the Geran and Parody. 3. Interceptor drones. Although not yet widely deployed, Ukrainian-made interceptor drones were seen by NV's experts as one of the most promising innovations. Ukraine's armed forces first reported successful use of reactive interceptor drones in March 2025, when operators from the Dark Node unit of the 412th Nemesis Regiment shot down over a dozen Shaheds with an ultra-low-cost drone platform reportedly 30 times cheaper than its targets. 4. Iris-T SLM air defense system. Designed to engage aircraft, helicopters, cruise missiles and drones, the Iris-T is equipped with radar-guided missiles featuring infrared homing capabilities. Its precision and adaptability make it highly effective against drones. However, the system's high cost and limited availability in Ukraine, only around 6 units, as of early 2025, limit its impact. Moreover, its functionality depends entirely on a steady supply of German-made missiles. 5. Manned aviation. Ukraine's Air Force also contributes to counter-drone operations using fighter jets, helicopters, and light aircraft. Early in the Shahed campaign, Ukrainian MiG-29s and later F-16s were used to intercept drones. However, this is a risky tactic. Drone warheads produce fragmentation clouds that can damage or destroy the attacking aircraft. Military analysts believe at least 2 Ukrainian F-16s may have been lost this way. Armed Mi-8 and Mi-24 helicopters are also used, along with light civilian aircraft retrofitted with machine guns. 6. Electronic warfare systems. While not a kinetic weapon, electronic warfare EW is a crucial pillar of Ukraine's drone defense. By using GPS spoofing and jamming, EW systems can disrupt drone navigation, knocking Shaheds off course or forcing crashes. These incidents are often recorded as location lost in official reports. Ukrainian troops carried out an operation behind enemy lines and managed to destroy a number of enemy vehicles in one of the frontline sectors. The 28th Separate Mechanized Brigade, named after the Knights of the Winter Campaign, reports. For a long time, this footage couldn't be shown. The reconnaissance unit was working behind enemy lines. It worked quietly, just as it should. Silence brings success, and our reconnaissance is a blessing for strike crews. We can share it, the video caption says. It is noted that thanks to the effective work of the scouts, a self-propelled gun, a howitzer, and 3 armored fighting vehicles, AFVs with infantry, were destroyed. The enemy thought they were hidden, thought they couldn't be seen. But in modern combat, the one who sees first survives. So we marked. The strike crews destroyed, thanks to the eyes of our reconnaissance company. The Ukrainian military noted. The exact location of the operation is not disclosed. However, the brigade emphasized that the video demonstrates professionalism, cold calculation, and superiority over the enemy. Recall, Russian troops have lost over 4,000 tanks in the war against Ukraine, according to documented evidence. Analysts from the Oryx group have documented all these losses, who record every case of Russian equipment lost using photo and video evidence. This number includes destroyed, abandoned, and captured Russian army tanks. Oryx analysts have been keeping records since February 2022, when the full-scale invasion began. Their database only includes equipment whose loss has been confirmed by photos or videos. Accordingly, the actual number of losses is likely to be significantly higher. Many tanks listed as abandoned were probably destroyed or captured by the Ukrainian military. If a tank was initially captured and then destroyed, it is counted only as a loss of the original operator to avoid double counting in the statistics. If the origin of a tank cannot be reliably established, it is not included in the list. In addition, between 2014 and 2021, i.e., before the start of the full-scale war, Russian invasion forces lost at least 50 tanks of various modifications. This includes the then-modern Russian T-72B3, which was first used by the Russian army against Ukraine in 2014. In total, according to Oryx estimates, the Ukrainian military destroyed more than 22,000 units of various Russian equipment, including tanks, armored vehicles, artillery, and aircraft.